Corralled by O'Reilly. Roman Josi with a drive. Save, Ottinger. The rebound. Marchessault had a bouncing puck eluded his stick. Great keep, though, at the blue line by Josi. What about another drive? Instead, it is controlled. Snapped on net. Off the touch pass from Marchessault. On the power play. Nashville's on the board. They cut the lead in half. That long fluttering wrister ends up in the corner. Forsberg can't clear the zone. Now fights it out to the neutral zone. And Novak with a break. Novak moves in with the backhand. Score! Novak got behind the defense. And maybe Nashville is back in it. And Josi circles back high. Forsberg gets a return from Marchessault. Towards the net. Blocked by Lindell. Marchessault frees it up. O'Reilly shoots. Score! O'Reilly picks the corner. We've got a one-goal game. And
situations, but the fact that she came in, she is so detailed. Bilesma obviously has a ton of faith in her. Oh, here we go, Willie.
Arsenin looking for McCarron, a backhand, he scores! Comes Lausanne, another element of the Brunette system. Defenseman jumping into the rush. Lausanne, a very good skater for his side. Novak from his knees works it back to Evangelista. He gets it over. Backdoor score! Novak ties it up! First time in the game. Forsberg trying to create. Whips it into the traffic. Rebound! Score! Nice job by Josi to keep it in on his offside with the backhand. Down low Nyquist now with O'Reilly. Here comes Forsberg out to the point. Dante Fabro, his first touch. Plays it to the space. Darnell Nurse had it pried loose from behind by Nyquist. Out top, Josi eyes the net, shoots. It's tipped, they score! Forsberg got a piece. It's 1-0 Nashville, their first lead of the season. Loose puck, cleared by Nugent-Hopkins. And a penalty kill with not much confidence is getting it done so far. Josi in front, score!
Really strong against Edmonton, did a job, scored a goal 5-on-5, and they're carrying on where they left off. A couple good chances early in the first.
Chance, score!
Correction is coming. We all know that, but it's frustrating when you're in the moment like they are right now.
Forsberg dials it up. Rebound Josi.
Off the
And
post.
hit the post. That was Marchessault. A barrage. Stamkos scores! All strengths, 5.7%. But they just haven't gotten any bounces. We mentioned they need more quality, but they've had better quality on the power play. Here's Josi looking, shooting, score! Here's another one. That one's blocked straight back. Shea. Novak looks at it. Down low, Evangelista sends it across. Right in front, score!
In the defensive zone, although they've given up a couple breakaways, in zone's been really good.
Marchand and Josi going one-on-one behind the net. Ryan O'Reilly comes up with it. The factor tries to slip it across. He's got a 2-on-1 for Nyquist. Nyquist scores!
You're not out there taxing yourself because that's when you get into trouble, but try to get it out and pot one here.
Face off loose. Empty net shot by Evangelista. Yes, sir!
Carrier, nice pass to Nyquist in the zone. Here comes Forsberg, get alone. Shot, score! Holy shnikes! Now the Preds come. They're thinking offense here. Down by a goal. Nyquist has Lausanne, the defenseman, driving. Nyquist fires. Score! Gus. Evangelista. Good stick by Dickinson. Comes to Brady Shea. Shea has it back. One of those big free agent signings from Carolina. Brady Shea. Shot. Score!
Oh, that's got to feel good.
Josi intercepts the pass in the middle of the ice. Severson. Timing was off. Pushed ahead O'Reilly. Forsberg trails in behind. Shoots. Score! After Nashville failed to score on a 4-on-3. Now here is Brady Shea shooting and getting it blocked. Olivier giving up the body. Now down low all by himself, McCarron. Score! Cole Smith! Loose in the neutral zone. Carrier sends it back in. LaRue busting in. Zach LaRue. Good puck retrieval. Carrier brings it to the middle. Shoots in the traffic. Score! Nyquist with it. The shot. Save big. Tarasov. Marchessault makes a great move. Numbers down low. Marchessault. Here he scores! Yes, sir! Predators win!
Marchessault in the right wing corner. Marchessault to the bumper. Snap just high and wide by Forsberg. Corralled by Stamkos. Across to Marchessault. Shot pass in traffic. Hook. Score! O'Reilly makes it a one. It's dealt back out to center by Cirelli. All the way down. Icing denied. Doesn't reach the goal line. Stretch pass. Here's Stamkos. Moving in. Nice pass to Nyquist. Score!
Canada. Here's Roman Josi now. Jonathan Marchessault. Beautiful pass. Stamkos. Josi. Stamkos fires. Save by Picker. Stamkos back behind that, but Kulak has a chance to turn. He can't. Knock down. Score! Philip Forsberg. It's a power play goal. The man who had 48.
The initial faceoff. Stamkos. Score! LaRue to the point. Del Gaiso. Score! It was tipped in front. Colton Sissons. The Avs have struggled on the penalty kill this year. They have a great power play, as we've told you. Josi tipped by Forsberg. Loose puck. Forsberg lifted it up wide. Oh, he had a great change. Josi score! Played the Avalanche in the third, but the Avalanche are far from finished. Crowd roaring now with the drum beat. It's a steal. Forsberg towards the empty net. Rolling. Score! Middlestat wins that. Another steal. Nyquist for the empty net. Bingo! Fourth line out there for the Capitals. Andrew Burnett, who was drafted and developed by Washington, was lauding all four lines for the Caps. There's a shot, tip, score! Evangelista downs where the whole team seems to get deflated in the aftermath. It happened, and Andrew Burnett was not shy at all in pointing that out after Kevin Fiala's goal early in the third period. He thought the frustration buried them. Now they come back. Tip score! A great answer! The Predators tie it up on a brilliant tip at the Kulikov. Pressured. Josi plays it to the middle. Nobody there. And the reverse check there by Forsberg just levels Lostarina. Now Josi with some space. Off the Stamkos, he scores! The Predators get a power play goal, and Stamkos does his thing. Nashville begins to get the change in there. Steven Stamkos had the power play goal against the Panthers. He's come to life of late with his scoring touch. A quick move to the middle. Forsberg score! Forsberg plays it cross point. Stamkos to Josi. 56 seconds to go. Cross ice. Back to Josi. Score! Tipped in front! after the change, it's Stamkos and company out on the ice with Forsberg and O'Reilly. That's the matchup that Andrew Burnett wants. Forsberg drives it ahead with Schmaltz on his tail. Gets his way to the middle. Shoots! He scores! Oh, what a play! He'll use the end. Around the rim it goes. Marchessault out there. Marchessault finds it. Fires it to the empty net. He scores! Juuso Parson working with Luke Evangelista as Mark Delgaizo has drawn an interference penalty. UC Saros skates off. Here's Delgaizo into the traffic. Rebound loose in front. Score! Luke Evangelista puts home the rebound. It bears repeating. He plays, along with his line mates, more than any forward group in the NHL. Forsberg sandwiched there between Rantanen and Taves. Josi keeps the puck in. Advances. Backdoor feed. Score!
Couple close calls there with that McDavid one, but he's looked sharp. It's not easy, but you want to get early in the game, get that feeling, get a couple pucks, make a couple big saves. He's done that right now. He's already made 4 or 5 saves.
Good work by Nyquist and Sissons to clear the zone. Line change coming on here. Here's Josi teeing it up. Into the high slot. Tip. Score! In the corner. Double shifting. Puck fed to the high slot. Bouncing puck. Sent to the side of the net. They try to get it back to McDavid. Sent back ahead for Cole Smith. Cole Smith driving to the net. He scores! Chance. Josi with an excellent feed to the slot. That's where you got to get the puck. Here is Josi. He'll try it again. High slot. Interchanges and keeps it. Now shoots it towards the net. Knocked down in front. Rebound. Score! Zach LaRue! Hit. Good puck movement by the Predators. Josi finds Stamkos in his hot spot. He'll fade out now. Shoot! He scores! On the counter, it's Marchessault. Drops it off Forsberg. Tried to shoot it through Hughes. He got it back. Shea off to the work. They score! Forsberg, quick back. Stamkos lets it go. He scores! Steven Stamkos is on fire. 34 seconds left. Quinn Hughes from the red line. Catches on the railing. Nyquist will try it again, and he scores! Gus Nyquist from downtown. Still looking for answers of any kind. Josi tried to fire it through the layered traffic. Good retrieval. Jankowski. Now Marchessault working behind the net. Out to the point. Josi winds up and hammers it. He scores! Stamkos, good job retrieving. Forsberg calls for it. Rips it. It's blocked. Rebound. Stamkos. He scores! Got out of the way, and it's a 2-on-1. Jankowski shoots. Save big. Rebound. Still loose. Marchessault. He scores! Lardy unable to win the faceoff away. Here's Josi for the empty net. He scores! Out to the point, Shen. And down low for Tommy Novak. Novak mixing it up against Brendan Dillon. The Devils have added a ton of size and structure to the event score. They score! A shot out of nowhere! Comes back his way, keeps it onside. And then it's punched ahead by Mercer at the end of the shift. Josi sends it back in. LaRue on a breakaway. Zach LaRue, score! Charles just handled it well enough to control that rebound. Carrier working with Josi. Line change going. Josi attacks the new man on. Josi swinging around, and it's banked into the net! Shea put it on net block. In the corner, they battle for it. Nyquist and O'Reilly down there. Nyquist gets it to O'Reilly. Forsberg tries to get into scoring position as they start to cycle in the corner. O'Reilly, he scores!
Gets another crack at it.
Charles making his 7th consecutive start. Here's Josi, score! comes up with a loose puck. Jankowski to the point. Carrier a blast with a screen from Evangelista. Battle for the puck. Jankowski's got a man open. Shot by Josi. Score! Puck cleared to the neutral zone. Marchessault able to hit Josi cross ice. Josi winding his way around, avoids a couple of defenders. Now here comes Evangelista. One-timer score! Fedor Svechkov, his first NHL goal. He keeps it in, able to swing it over. Good catch by Marchessault to keep the play moving. O'Reilly comes out of the corner and back to the half wall for Marchessault. Josi not pressured. Now Stamkos into the blocker. Score! The bumper. Marchessault kicks it off the railing. It comes back out in front, and they score! A trick shot. Marchessault hit the railing. It came directly back over the top of the net and stood. Saros checks over towards the bench. Is he going to go? He hasn't started yet. In the circle, Smith. Out to the point. A blast. Rebound. Off the post and in. The perseverance pays off. Jankowski got the bounce. Scoreless after one. Here's a wraparound try by LaRue. Stop by Omar. Rebound Svechkov. Jankowski on the cycle. His shot, score! Fedor trying to get organized through center. Here's Stamkos. Hits the gas pedal. Turns the corner. Centers it for Forsberg. Back for Stamkos. Marchessault in front. Tip, score! Jankowski, one of the few bright spots on the road trip. He contributed with a goal and an assist. Here he comes again. Makes a great pass, and they score!
Part of this win, let's go get it for him.
It's us against the world.
Forsberg pushing ahead. Sends it over, score! Shea's next pass. Deflected, chipped back out. It's a race for the puck. Shea will deal it back for O'Reilly. Line change for both teams. Up the ice, it's Wilsby. He's in. Saved by Ottinger. The rebound just over the top of the net. Back to the slot. Score! Drive wide. Stamkos with speed. Good pass to Gravel. Gravel puts it behind the net. Big bounce. Novak racing over. Into the slot. Marchessault for Novak. In front. Score! There's Nyquist. Had a golden opportunity earlier, so Nashville has had lots of looks. This one comes out to the line. Gravel back to the net. Tip, score! Still down by just two. Stankoven can't get past Nyquist. Followed up Robertson. Off the backboard bouncing puck. Played ahead. Another race. Nyquist on the tail of Robertson. No icing here. Nyquist centers it. In front, score! Blankenburg off the glass. Stamkos swirling around the back of the net. Stamkos got a man open in front. Marchessault. It deflects wide. Forsberg to Marchessault. Across for Stamkos. They score! So, bonus time here with the delayed penalty coming up. 6 attackers on the ice. Novak regroups. Opportunity for the Predators. As they say in sports, the most important play is the next play. Evangelista gets all the way in. He scores! The net was knocked.
Future All-Star.
Kicked ahead by Marchessault. He has Forsberg. Stamkos to the net. Stamkos to Marchessault! He scores! Now Stamkos again. A burst of speed. Schneider holds him off. Followed up Forsberg. Stamkos. In front, Marchessault arriving. Wilsby, a great move. Wilsby shot, he scores!
Inch away from a goal.
Evgeny Malkin feeds it back. Michael Bunting blasts one. It stayed in place somehow. Strange bounce. Forsberg takes the headman pass from Marchessault. Forsberg back to Marchessault. He scores!
Evangelista and Jankowski, but it took a while for like almost everyone to really get going, except for probably Josi, I would say.
Novak, a no-look shot, rebound, score! Delayed call coming up. Tic-tac-toe in front, broken up by Pickering. Extra man is on. One man comes out of the box. Evangelista to the wing. Rebound across. Score! No score. Wait, the penalty's been whistled. Stamkos thought it went in. Stamkos celebrated as it went in. The referee said no.
Did they touch it? They're going to huddle up.
Stamkos said
it was in.
No icing here. I'm not sure why. Blankenburg raced back and won the race. They waved off icing. Predators attack. O'Reilly. To Shea. He scores! An assist on Thursday. Trying to come alive offensively. Nyquist in a goal-scoring drought. He hasn't scored in 13 games. Here's O'Reilly with a little room. Tried to get it through the traffic. Centered in front. Score! Forearm shiver on Fiala. Just drives him into the glass. Fiala shoots up the ice. Picked off. Here's Josi. Josi jumped the passing lane. Slipped by a defender. Center, they score! What a play by the captain! Welcome back, Roman Josi! Stamkos almost lost it. Gets it back. Forsberg to the net. Couldn't hang on. Swept to the side. Now a 2-on-0 down low. Forsberg tied up. Shoots! Save made. Rebound. Score! Yes, sir! Nick Blankenburg wins it! They let go for the big contracts to their new teams. Here's Josi trying to turn the corner. Shovels it towards the net. Turn back, now picking up Forsberg. Jackknifes his way. Backhander in front for Stamkos. Looking wraparound. Bounce to the side of the net. It's in! He scores! Cycling to the net.
Yeah, they're winning a lot of the 50-50s and playing some really good hockey.
Josi to the middle. Bumpers it back. Picked up Novak. Backdoor score! Missy Lotto, Powerball, power play, number 2 for the Preds. Right in front, O'Reilly scores! Batted out of the air. Sissons keep pushing it all the way back. Remember, Nashville only dressed 11 forwards. Tearing down the tunnel. Jankowski is loose. He scores! Off here, one to Natchez. A blast in front, blocked by Forsberg. He fires it at the empty net. He missed it. Rebound! Marchessault! Yes, sir! Nick Blankenburg shot through the middle. Rebound! Great stop by Hofer. Another shot. They score! Mark Jankowski.
Find a way to get in there and get some of this momentum back. They've got to put some pressure on the Blues.
O'Reilly looks for a little bit of space. Forsberg stumbled as he tried to return the pass back to Stamkos. Stamkos in front. Shot, score! Steven Stamkos split the last two in tough buildings. Putting a win at Dallas. Here's Zach LaRue. Spun out into the corner. Went careening in there. Blankenburg makes a great move to get to the net. Gets all the way in. He scores! A spectacular goal! He's straight away from a dead stop. Forsberg lets it fly. Say Hofer. Forsberg again. Over for Stamkos. Cross ice. Marchessault closes. He scores! McCarron had that first shot. Then he had the screen. Nashville trying to keep it going. Play still alive in the offensive zone. Shea drive. Score! Stamkos and Forsberg join in. Chisholm under pressure. Marchessault tenaciously goes after it. Forsberg tried to play it back to Josi. Turnover. Stamkos! Score! Stamkos to Marchessault. On his backhand to Blankenburg. A blast! Ricocheted wide. Zuccarello in the corner. Gets hit. Nashville takes the puck back. Vinny Hinostroza out to the point. Shea, a one-timer. Rebound, score! Relentless puck pressure again. And it's Ryan O'Reilly that fed out high. Desharnais through the traffic, knocked down by Josi. Unable to clear it. Sherwood fell down. Josi kicks it ahead. Stamkos, he has Forsberg with him. Hits the trailer. Stamkos a drive, he scores! They attack again. Suter drives it in deep. Brady Shea gets there. Net empty on the other side. Blankenburg skates right up the middle with speed. Blankenburg gains the red line. Can't get through. Nyquist for the empty net. He scores!
That was a great block. Read that perfectly. Got it with the skate.
Suter had a good look at the net. Miller keeps it in. Sherwood. It changes hands. Sissons with the breakout pass. Josi now looks towards the cage. He's got Sissons. Sissons for the empty net. He scores! Colton Sissons will put this one away. Took it away from Forsberg. Flames have it again.
They're slow, and that's kind of the story in the first period. Just 5-on-5, just taking a split second longer to make plays.
Svechkov hits a seam, twists it back in front. O'Reilly scores! Runs the set play to Stamkos. Now just back to the back post, looking for Marchessault. Did not connect. Marchessault across for Forsberg. 30 seconds to go. Forsberg dials it up. Rebound. Score! Oh, and still plenty of time. Anderson fans on the shot, and that staggered him. Sissons finds Stamkos. Open net. He looks for O'Reilly. O'Reilly has the hat trick! Behind the net, Forsberg. O'Reilly to Forsberg again. Marchessault to the point. Forsberg approaches. He scores! Philip Forsberg. Nashville still working with just 10 forwards. Josi, Gallop again, looks for the trailer. Back checked by Barron. Nestroza hustling though to keep it going. He wins the puck battle. Josi one-timer. Score! And they clear here, so some valuable time has ticked off. Josi drew the foul. No outlet. Marchessault has had some great chances in this period. Forsberg closes in, fires, he scores!
Really, just all over Vegas right now.
All over the opposition, but no results. Here's Marchessault, looking wraparound, put it right out in front. They score!
Just had a really special group, really tight camaraderie, and back in Shayer here tonight. You know, the guys are here playing.
They're just all over. They look so much faster than Vegas right now.
Mark Stone tries to send it to the slot unsuccessfully, and here comes Josi picking up speed. Josi looks for help. Barron a one-timer, score! Nashville, Josi! Another save for Samsonov. Predators continue the action. Teams back to 5-a-side. Another blast by Josi. That one was blocked. Stamkos scores! Yes, sir! Stone trying to keep possession. Josi punches it out. Jankowski chips to center. It's picked up by O'Reilly. He misses wide. 5 seconds to go. Played up ice. Knocked down. A chance O'Reilly. He scores! It's all over. The other night. This is the Tennessee Lotto Powerball power play. Here's Steven Stamkos down low, Marchessault. Saucer pass Josi. Stamkos, tough angle, score! Said it, but it was well played. Teravainen in a race with Blankenburg. Dickinson waits. Dickinson sends it in deep, took the hit from Shea. Line change coming, stretch pass, Forsberg is there. Lines up, cranks it, he scores! Looking goal to tie it up against the Blackhawks. Predators won it in a shootout. Now McCarron thundering his way. Centers in. Score! Rotating around, Marchessault to the middle. A check by O'Reilly. Save again by Fleury. Nashville getting to the slot. Closing seconds, 10 to go. Forsberg took a swing at it. Score! Josi, set play. Forsberg cuts to the middle. Backdoor feed. Score! Into the corner, Merrill, tied up by Novak. 2 minutes gone by in the second. Novak a steal. Novak feeds the slot. A shot.
Score! Just huge.
Steal by Forsberg in tight. Backhand score! Looks, tries to shoot it. He wants that open K. Forsberg kicked away by Boldy. Shea hit the outside of the netting. Shea looking for Forsberg. Shea scores! It was a hand pass. Obviously, they decided it was not. Here's Shin pounding away. Rebound score! Tommy Novak picks it up. Luke Shin. Brady Shea fakes the shot. Novak just inside the circle to the side of the net. Bumper play score! A goal for a second straight game. So those guys starting to get the layers to the goal score.
Yep, Sissons continues to progress here.
Yes, he's played much better. Forsberg's got a man wide open. Score! Let's see how it unfolds. The Sharks led in Boston yesterday by 1 goal after 2. Boston came back and won 6-3. A couple of empty net goals. Stamkos looking backdoor, score! Back against Ferraro. Cunnin sealed against the boards. Now looks ahead. And a great play by Yossi. Will keep it in. Now he picks up the puck. Wheels it around for Marchessault.
What a play by O'Reilly to let Yossi get that puck.
Forsberg. One-timer Yossi. Score! Stamkos has Blankenberg. Puts it there. It's deflected by Liljegren. Novak keeps it moving. Novak shifting his way. Hands it off. Blankenberg on his forehand. Eyes the net. Shoots. Score! Click. Net by Yossi. Yossi's been on the ice for 49 seconds. He's still got something in the tank. Floated down towards the empty net. He scores! Novak gains the line. Drops it off. Gus Nyquist sweeps it wide. He had a good look. Fedor Svechkov around to the top. Shea, diagonal feed. Novak, backdoor score! Gus Nyquist.
A lot of players back, and it'll be yet to be determined how it turns out for both teams.
Novak into the zone. He has played very good hockey, as has Fedor Svechkov. In front, Zach LaRue, rebound score! Askarov sweeps it over to the corner, picked up by Marchessault.
And he is not shy to play the puck. As we saw in the games that he played for Nashville and some of the clips from Milwaukee, he'll get out there and play that puck.
Oh, they score! Stamkos collects it off the end boards. Interchanges out high and keeps. He'll put it off the end board. Askarov comes out. Centering pass. Sisson's a turnaround shot. Rebound, score! The wraparound. Forsberg, who has 2 goals. O'Reilly tried to get it to the middle for Stamkos. A battle for the retrieval. Forsberg finds Stamkos in tight quarters. It comes out Yossi. One-timer coming. Rebound, score! Goes cross ice. Gus Nyquist. For the rookie Zach LaRue. Dealt back. Brady Shea takes over. Svechkov builds speed around the perimeter. Scores!
Oh. I think the guy that he got traded for scored against the Ducks.
Yeah, Jamie Drysdale, the defenseman.
Yeah.
This one hung up on the railing. Nashville in their own territory again. Forsberg trying to change that. Good seam pass. Here comes Gus Nyquist down the middle. The backhander score! What a play! Gus by Mason McTavish. Here's Nyquist trying to shake free from Carlson. O'Reilly has some space. He shoots right off the mask. Joel Stahl with another good save. Good puck movement. Shot by Rosie. Rebound score! O'Reilly right there. Oh, over the net. He robbed the follow-up shot. That was a big, big stop. That had 2-0 written all over it. Now a chance for LaRue. He's got Novak coming in. His shot is stopped. Rebound score!
For long years to come, what has it been like to see your son grow into an elite hockey player?
Well, it's been a great ride for him and myself and our family.
To the net, or much pressure there. As of late, the second unit has had a little bit more success in creating, and that'll do it for the power play.
Zucker out of the box. McCarron crashes and bangs. Sissons emerges, a one-timer Shea. And they score! What a bounce! Cleared by Buffalo. Crowd wanted a penalty on Brady Shea. Alex Tuck tried to skate through him and draw an interference. Svechkov inside the line, strong on the stick. Makes the feed. A shot by Shea. Score! What a play by Svechkov. Nashville unable to clear the zone. Stützle falls down. Got the pass. And a blast by Sanderson. Rebound right to Forsberg. On the counterattack, Hinostroza. He's got good wheels. Hinostroza hits the trailer. Josi with Forsberg. To Forsberg! He scores! Nashville going with O'Reilly now in the top 5. They had Nyquist in for O'Reilly in the first period. Here's O'Reilly. Great pass. Score! Really never got settled on that line change. They were coming in as Chicago was changing as well, and Nazar takes advantage. And Nazar now has 4 goals on the season. Now trying to strike back is Cole Smith. Centers it over for Sissons. He ties the game. What a great answer for the Predators. Cole Smith hustling his way to a loose puck and getting it over to Sissons for the equalizer. Got another shot away. Kemmel's been a bright spot. Novak. Blankenberg working down low. Blankenberg tried a backhand score. Broadcasters, Tuck looking to center. Alex Tuck instead to the line, stolen by Tommy Novak. And now numbers for the Predators, it's a 3-on-1. Novak looking, shooting, he scores!
Back in the defensive zone, they collapse fine. They're there, but they don't have anybody. They don't have sticks tied up. They're looking at the puck.
Arceau, cross ice, give it, go, score! Nashville on the power play for the second time. O'Reilly starts things off, wins the draw. Josi playing catch out top with Forsberg. Josi swings it to the net. Rebound, score! Puck taken back by O'Reilly. O'Reilly gets it back, comes across with speed. Marchessault back to O'Reilly. Man open. Shea, he scores! Forsberg collects. They come across 3-on-3. Marchessault has a step on one defender. To the trailer. One-timer, score! Philip Forsberg. Another blast by Thompson. Knocked out. That got Blankenberg. Blankenberg is stunned. That hit him right in the upper body. And it gets across the line. A chance at the empty net. They score! Everybody reloading. England down. Cole Smith. Picked up. Backhander by Sissons, turned away. Sissons the second time. Out to Barron. That shot. Score!
And you've got the lead in this hockey game, so I think it just gives you more of a chance to compete consistently, especially against the top teams. You just have to defend. There has to be an onus on that.
Marchessault comes back, fields the pass, now hits Forsberg to Josi. Drop pass, Shen, just wide, rebound! They score! Marchessault! Barkov, sandwiched between Cole Smith and Michael McCarron. Good hustle. Cole Smith ahead for Sissons. Sissons gets the shot away. Rebound McCarron, a backhander. They score! With 12 shot attempts, and they score! Evangelista dumps it in deep. Pionk arrives against Novak. Evangelista, Novak score! Face-off chipped ahead. A race for the puck. Sissons going after it. Gets there! He scores! But they need another big streak if they're going to get back to the playoffs. Backdoor feed. Cole Smith tried to punch it home. O'Reilly out top. Del Gaizo closes in. Give it, go, score! Here's Cole Smith trying to work his way back. Shen to Del Gaizo. Shot got through. Rebound, a diving play. Nashville with possession again. Del Gaizo, score! Blankenberg has to hustle. Predators retrieve the puck in the closing seconds. Here's Novak. Back to Smith.
Scores.
And he scores! Be assertive like that. He can do some damage. Nashville's really high on him. He just needs to play more. This one intercepted and scored! Tommy Novak. He gets a gift as Boston turned it over in the slot. It's an interesting story. Came over from Russia, played in the USHL in Ohio. Stamkos drops it off. O'Reilly score! Nashville turns the puck over again and goes tic-tac-toe. O'Reilly wins the puck battle. One-timer score! A lethal shot by Steven Stamkos. And he breaks the goal-scoring drought. 2 points for Stamkos tonight. Marchessault, good back check to come help and support. Forsberg been held quiet tonight. Spins away from one man. Good pass, McCarron. One-timer score! Marchessault gives the Predators the lead back. McCarron and Forsberg pick up the helpers on Marchessault's goal. Number 19 on the year. Nashville comes up with possession again. Here's Stamkos in front of O'Reilly. He scores! Outstanding play. Good play by Sissons. Nashville has a shot at the empty net with a 3-on-2. Sissons trying to get free. He's got Jankowski. And Jankowski scores! The screen, but the rebound comes all the way to Decor. Vinstone wipes out a chance for Nashville. Sissons in front, forward, score!
The Preds are in, he's going to get a chance. And, you know, there's always an option to send him back down to Milwaukee. Doesn't have to clear waivers. But he's trying to take advantage and stay up here as long as he can.
Shea score!
Intensity here against the Kraken.
Stamkos picks up his 4th point in the last 2 games. Same is true for O'Reilly. And here they come. Forsberg delivers it. It's tipped in. That shot is blocked. Picked up Weisblatt. He fires it upper corner. Saved by Decor. Sent back to the point. Still 13 seconds. Barrett to the net. Tipped by Weisblatt. Wraparound try. Score! The race for the puck now. Saros way out of the net. Plays it to the corner. Now he's got to get back. And it's just wide on the deflection. Now fed ahead. Open net. Evangelista. Yes, sir! Goes on the power play. Tennessee Lotto, power play. Stamkos into the corner for Marchessault. Stamkos takes it back. Looks at the net front. Shoots. Score!
Up and he can play with those skilled guys. He's probably not going to produce at a very high level, so the guys that have the high-end skill will have to be doing a little more of the producing.
Score! Stamkos! Now he'll go off. Halfway through the 3-on-3. Spencer Stastny. He accelerates, drops it back. Svechkov, one-timer, Stamkos! Yes, sir! It's hat-trick time! Overtime winner!
They can get some of those, some of that pressure toward the net.
Svechkov able to gain the zone. Forsberg staying out there. He turns back, now circles and shoots. He scores! Philip Forsberg! Open man on the wing. Svechkov drags around the defender, floats it towards the net. Backhander in front. Scramble. Kicked out to Shea. That shot, score!
Make them earn their chances. You just gave them 2 grade A chances. And it did get on the forecheck the first one. I'll credit that 4th line. They worked hard to get that puck, but
now Forsberg feeds it in front. Score! Vrana now and Shea. Vrana rifles it. It goes in! Dostal had it and lost it. It forearm shiver to knock Evangelista down before that last play.
Yeah, he uses his leverage smart. He's not going to mess around with you. He's going to wait till the spot.
One-timer, score! Gibson makes the save, retrieved by Forsberg. Nashville got a power play goal from Vrana in the last meeting. Forsberg over to Stamkos, score!
the power play, just trying to get some of their plays set up and just moving the puck down a little nonchalantly. But They've been going hard in their pregame skates, and it seems to be paying off a little bit here in the games.
The second unit is on. Svechkov looking for a loose puck. He's got it. Off to Bunting. He scores! So Lawton brought in by the Flyers to fortify that fourth line, that extra forward depth. He could move up in the line if he needed. Now 2-on-1 coming. Bellows. Shoots. Score! Blankenberg banks it to center. Loose puck. Forsberg's got it. It's a 3-on-1 for Nashville. Forsberg drags. Shoots. Rebound. They score! Stretch without a whistle. Forsberg. He's got Evangelista with him. Dropping it back. Forsberg. Evangelista scores! On the ball. It's chipped ahead by Spencer Stastny. Going after it, Forsberg. Into the empty net. Yes, sir! Blankenberg to Stamkos. One-timer. Just missed. Blankenberg tries to keep it in. A touch pass to Forsberg. Surveying the defense. Gets down deep in the circle. Scores! The Anaheim Ducks to wrap up a 4-game road trip. The last 3 in California. Here's Brady Shea. One-timer by Kiefer Bellows. It's loose behind the goal, and they score. Michael Bunting. He drew the penalty. He comes on board. He finds a loose puck behind their acquisition in the offseason. They like his mobility and his fit with the way they play. Now Forsberg's got Evangelista on a breakaway. He scores! Luke Evangelista. What a deke. He tangled with his man. It'll be O'Reilly against Hall. O'Reilly moves to the middle. Has an open man. A shot by Del Geyser. Score! Big play. O'Reilly wins a battle on the board.
A lot of confidence, so that first goal could go a long way for the Preds.
They're just locked into their system. Yep. They just expect to win. They've been mowing teams down. This is Michael Bunting to the middle. Score! Cross ice, Bellows. They keep it moving. Bellows to the circle. To the side of the net. Backhanded in front. Tip just passed. Good retrieval there by Bellows. Back to Evangelista. Now Shea shoots. He scores! Fantasy Lotto Powerball power play. Nashville a chance here. Score! We'll see if he gets credited for the goal. Now O'Reilly back. Forsberg looking in front. Save made. Rebound wide. Great chances. Forsberg back. He scores! They did.
We've seen a lot where NHL guys will come in and play 10 games and they look good. And then the grind starts to hit you. The travel, the back-to-backs, the night in, night out big matchups. And then it wears on you. And then you find out what you're made of.
Bunting scores! He floats it through the traffic. Good screen in front. And Svechkov and Evangelista assisting on Bunting's 17th of the year. And he's now got 3 goals as a Predator. Looking for more. One-timer score! Justin Barron. Pitched out of there. Now McCarron. He works his way up the ice. Cole Smith sneaks in behind, takes the puck. One-timer Osterley. He scores! Sent to space. Shea racing back a second time, and Dadonov will curl back to the bench. Blankenberg up the boards for Forsberg. Whips it ahead. Stamkos is there. Shea trailing in behind him. Stamkos shoots. He scores! A no-look shot. Controversial decision by Canada.
Absolutely. They couldn't score goals. They needed Matthew Wood on that team, but he has got an excellent shot. He uses a really long stick. Oh, here we go.
Steal in front. It's Stamkos. Waits. He scores!
Think of the other guy right now, but it's just that staple line for them that really drove their team.
Right. Casey Cizikas is still playing, and he's not on the same line now. Here's O'Reilly dropping it off. Evangelista shot. Tipped in front. Rebound. Score! Nashville comes away with possession again. Forsberg churning up the ice. Flips it to the middle. Bouncing through the slot. Chased down by LaRue. Tony DeAngelo, his pass stolen. Forsberg turns around. He scores! 10 Tennessee Lotto Powerball Power Play, #1 tonight. Blankenburg to Stamkos, score!
Part of it is your product of your environment and the way the season's feeling. You're really frustrated after that Dallas game in the third period. He was a little bit upset going off the ice. Tough period, but gotta find a way to keep going.
Rebound! Score! Stamkos, survey. One-timer! Marchessault missed it. Stamkos did keep it in barely. Closing seconds. Stamkos, score! A wild game here at Bridgestone Arena. Forsberg dumps it cross corner, chased down by Michael Bunting. Dealt back around the rim. Forsberg with it. Shea. Again to Stamkos. Score! It was tip-toes. Brady Shea. Turned back as if he wanted to calm things down, then reorganized the attack. Here's Svechkov. He scores! The rookie!
They might stick with that name too.
I wonder how long they'll stick with it. I haven't heard much on the subject lately. Blankenburg through, score! Pavelka was screened. Blankenburg from the point cuts the lead in half. A power play goal. Shea out there as well. They change up partially with the unit. Marchessault and Stamkos staying on. Stamkos fakes the one-timer. Shea lets it fly. Tipped on net. Rebound, score! Forsberg drew the penalty in the final second of the second period. He tucks home the power play goal to tie the game at 2. Set back to the line. There is Evangelista. He's been hanging out down there and finding space. Trying to make a play. Nice play down low by Bunting. Stolen away. Feeds the slot. Evangelista and O'Reilly. Save Pavelka. Rebound. Score! The factor. Ryan O'Reilly. He's got goals in back-to-back games. And Nashville has turned the game around in the third. From down 1 to up 1. Aiden Hill has been brilliant against the Predators in his career. You might remember the last meeting, as this one fed to the slot. Shot, stopped by Onanen, rebound save! Onanen with 2 great pad saves. Best flurry of the game so far for Vegas. This place is buzzing. Michael Bunting got a good bounce off the referee, and he's got a chance to take advantage. To the wing, Evangelista, across Osterley, he scores! And it will seal a 4th straight year of Los Angeles and Edmonton in the first round. Edmonton the last 3 years has eliminated the Kings. Spin move. Score! What a play! Zach LaRue. A 3-6.
Seemed to have something there, so Bruno made a good tweak there on the lines.
That was the right ingredient that line needed. Now Evangelista makes his way to the slot, tries to tee up Andreas Englund. Got it there! Tipped in! It's a tie game! Was that Delguy? A drive by Forsberg, tipped on net. Off the outside of the cage. Good keep in by Forsberg. 5 seconds left. O'Reilly, one more chance. He scores! On Saturday, came back and tied it at 3. With 2 minutes to go, it looked like it was heading to overtime. So Nashville has made some comebacks recently, so they'll have to lean on that. Here's a shot by Shea, just right. Rebound, score! Bunting plays it around the boards. Steven Stamkos. So many questions for the offseason for the organization. Barron off the post, rebound, score!
Pass after that whistle too.
Score! Brana trying to win a battle along the boards. Svechkov looking for Wood at the far side. Osterley in front. Tip, score! Forsberg broke his stick. He's got to go get another one. Nashville maintains possession. Marchman trying to clear. It's kept in. O'Reilly looks to the shot. In front, Barrett. Score!
Dallas, who has a really good power play, really hasn't been able to get set up, get any generation, any momentum off it either.
Forsberg trying to bank it off of Ottinger. Now feeds the slot. Backdoor. Score! They were 1 for 3 against Utah. They're 5 for their last 11 overall. Into the zone. Wide open Forsberg. Across. Score!